A bit ago, Morgz made a video saying that he would be leaving YouTube for a little bit, and recently, he decided to come back and released his first ever documentary going over all the times in the past and how he got to where he is today. Now, before we get started, if you do enjoy this video, then it would mean the world to me if you did subscribe. It's completely free and it helps support me a ton. Now, as you guys know, Morgz is known for his incredibly obnoxious personality that we all love to make fun of, and his videos were very similar to a lot of other channels, except he was incredibly obnoxious and a lot of the things that he said made no sense. But in this video, I was actually quite surprised to see how he was acting. He seemed like an actual human being.
Morgz, and today, me and the squad. Yo guys, it's Morgz, and today...
Someone tell me what the deal with Morgz is. I know that he's annoying.
I can't see anyone over the age of 12 watching more.
How can anyone sit through this?
It's true guys, I'm leaving YouTube.
So, it's gonna be interesting to see how that turns up.
Now that's a pretty dramatic start, especially when it's just a bunch of people making fun of him. That seemed a little bit unnecessary.
I'm gonna do the dramatic side that every YouTuber does before their apology videos.
Where are we heading, guys?
We are going down memory lane. We are heading to where it first started. The very first house.
I was a bit worried then you were going to say we're going back to the hospital where it all started, but...
Each side, my favourite YouTuber had like 30,000 subs and I thought he was like the biggest guy. I've had days where I've gained more subs than that.
Wait, what? 100,000 subscribers in one day? The most I've ever gained in a day was 40. Jeez, I should make obnoxious 3 a.m. videos.
YouTube for me has always been a passion. There was nothing, absolutely nothing that I wanted to be apart from a YouTuber.
Honestly, that's pretty relatable to a lot of YouTubers. I would never want to be working at a desk job for the rest of my life, and would much prefer to be making YouTube videos to pay my bills. And in the future, I plan on investing a lot of money from this channel into some videos.
I would like miss out on so much like of my childhood when I didn't even expect it myself really.
Oh shit! 7, 6, 5! Come on! Stop! Yeah!
It was making him ill, literally. And it was awful to keep making him, trying to force him to go to school.
When I had about 17,000 subscribers, we got called into a meeting at school. They had printed off pictures of my YouTube thumbnails, like just some like dragged off Google images of me like doing a cinnamon challenge or something. That I brought them out and they were like, these have come to our attention. They just like would not get it that like this was actually a growing career. And
man, that really sucks. A lot of people just don't understand that a lot of creators are actually managing to make a butt ton of money off of these videos and can one day turn it into a full-time job.
And then after I moved into the house, all hell broke loose. I was gradually just getting louder and louder and louder in my videos. People were kind of interested by it. I don't know if
It's really crazy to think that Morgz originally started as a normal gaming YouTuber, but when he created this over-exaggerated version of himself, people liked that way more and kept coming back, which made it completely impossible for him to change back to his old content.
I'll step on it, but I'm not pausing. It's finished.
Oh, you're not doing what I think you're doing.
Pause!
No!
Pause! Wait, that...
Morgan!
Pause!
Morgan!
Pause!
It's the TV remote!
Is pretty much write down what I would do called segments. But then during those actual parts, I would always try and keep it quite natural. What did happen as it progressed was I would take more and more takes. I would end up taking 10 takes just to say the same thing. And yeah, it got pretty embarrassing. Yo guys, it's Morgz, and today...
Honestly, that happens to me a ton. When I'm trying to say the most simple line ever, I somehow mess it up. And sometimes it takes over 10 minutes just to get one voice recording.
sound of like ice crushing down. It landed on my foot and I had a massive bruise, but it didn't hit anywhere else. I was sat down at the time, but I managed to just spring up before the hit, because I think if it would have hit my head, could have been bad. I probably could have broke a bone or something, but it was a scenario where we knew it was risky filming, but I was just like, yeah, we got to do it now. Grind. It's got to get a video out of it, yeah.
In this clip, he's talking about the video where he spent 24 hours in ice, and honestly, the fact that he almost died in that recording is insane, and he still managed to get a video out of it.
It drains you over time, because, you know, it ends up with your videos just not being very personal, and, you know, you kind of sacrifice that personal connection with your audience. It does wear on your mind, thinking about, you know, like what's going to make the video pop.
Man, that's pretty crazy that when he created that fake version of himself, fans weren't actually interacting with him. They were interacting with a different version of Morgz.
Down at the time and roasted myself. I was almost thinking of it as two different people, but that's why I could sit down and enjoy these videos of myself. If you were a kid, you could enjoy them. But if you were someone my age, you could enjoy them to watch them ironically and laugh at them. Oh my, it came out. So it came out of nowhere. His commentary video on my pause challenge was, I'd probably say, the funniest one. Like, PewDiePie's the GOAT, man. He made a hilarious video. I loved it. You know, like,
so this whole time he would just sit there watching the videos of people making fun of him and would enjoy them. That is a huge slap in the face to all the YouTubers that made fun of him. But it's still pretty cool that he was able to laugh at a fake version of himself and know that they weren't actually making fun of him and just a different version.
So just stop Morgz. We found it really funny, to be fair. We were all sat in there just backstage just laughing at it. Like, it genuinely was funny, and I have to rate it really, because some of those videos got like 8 million, like 5 million. Those guys probably profited more off Morgz Fest than me. They're completely different. It happens to everybody. I've had so many of my ideas taken. I've had my thumbnails taken. And, you know, I think every YouTuber has been in a point where they've done an idea and someone else has done it first. It's just what happens. Yeah, honestly, I have nothing but respect for MrBeast. His videos are great, you know. The numbers he's got and the videos he's made are crazy. You got to respect that, you know. I definitely did do a lot of similar ideas to him. However, my point at the time was the ideas that he called me out for taking off him, he wasn't necessarily the first person to actually do them. He was just the biggest. There's lots of examples where recently MrBeast has done a video that I did before him, but I'm not the first one to do it. So it's not like he's copied me.
So yeah, he pretty much did own up to taking the videos from MrBeast, but YouTube nowadays, it's pretty much impossible to come up with a new video idea, so you always have to take another original idea off of another creator. And I completely agree with the things he said in that video. As a YouTuber myself, sometimes I do have to do some digging to come up with new video ideas. And YouTube nowadays is a lot harder than it looks. But I'm honestly very glad that Morgz is showing his true self now, and I'm very excited to see the future of the Morgz YouTube channel. And if you did enjoy this video, then it would mean the world to me if you did subscribe. It's completely free and it helps support me a lot. Bye!